Hello there.
Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Yes, I'm a very excited Brick Freak today because I have the Jedi Temple out of MK Stars, or the MK Star series from Mould. This is based on a mock. If stolen or not, I don't know at the moment. I hope I can tell you in the set information later on. We have a 21036 in the set number and 3745 pieces. That's the amount of a good big modular. So I believe we have much more big pieces, and it's not so detailed. Because in the size, we have here the size. This is 45 centimeters in width, 40 centimeters in height, and nearly 40 centimeters in depth. So it's bigger than a modular, but not so many pieces. So I'm pretty sure inside it's not so super detailed, but this is for adults. So this is more display set than a play set. We will see later on in a few seconds. Okay. Now we're here under 4 eyes. Please tell me, yes, you, indeed you. What do you want to see for structures in the near future out from Mould or other companies? Because we have seen enough spaceship and other vehicles from a lot of companies out of our beloved Star Wars universe. And I would love to see the Tatooine, the bar of Tatooine, like the Lego set, only with 7, 8, 9,000 pieces. The Rancor pit with Jabba's palace, 12,000 pieces. A really big open, or you can open it, a closed palace with a closed rock underneath, and you can open it and you have a really big Rancor figure like Thanos or the Venom figures from Lego. So that would be really, really nice. The trench run in a meter long or something like that. Dagobah in really a big hut or something like that. There are a lot of structures we can build out of our beloved Star Wars universe. So please write me, what do you want to see in the near future from, it doesn't matter from which company, what do you want to see out of our beloved Star Wars universe? And right here it's J-U-E-D-I, Jedi Temple. Write me in the comments. I really want to know, and perhaps Mould want to know, because I know they're always watching my videos and reading the comments. And this set is, I believe, one of the first in the world who can show you this, because I have it directly from Mould, so I didn't buy this. And I'm pretty sure they want to know what they can make next and looking for what mocks. Yeah, I know they still steal a lot of mocks. I hope this will be better in the near future, but I don't know what happened here. We will see. Okay, have a good time. I'm Frank, and you see some pictures of the assembly. It's done. After 7.5 hours of assembly, we have finished Jedi Temple from Coruscant, well known from episode 1, 2 and 3 of Star Wars. Yes, okay, let's go through it. Instructions, okay. 1-2 times where you don't see exactly the studs you have to let free, or you don't use before putting the next part, but just go to the other side, then you see it from a different angle, and then you know. That's 2 times, so that's the only 2 times where you a little bit, and the rest no problem at all. No problem at all. We have, what have I said in the German? 240 pages and 475 building steps. So with Lego, this would be the double amount of instructions. I don't need to measure. I remember from the German version. The measurements on the box are all right. That's not always the case with Mould King or with the other companies. So we have 38.5 centimeters in depth. We have 44.5 centimeters in width. And we have 39 point something in height. So, and this is the temple. I had preferred a much bigger temple, but I know there's always some customers for the big UCS starships and clone tank or something like that, sandcrawler. But for a structure like this here, I believe that's a risk to bring out this here with 10,000 pieces. I don't know how many people will buy this. And if you really want a big one, then buy this set 4, 5, 6 times, and then you can assemble a really big one, or at least the hull of it. Okay, we have a Republic cruiser, I believe, or is it a frigate? I believe it's a cruiser. I'm not pretty sure. I have it from Lego, really from Lego, but I don't know if it's a cruiser or, yeah. And two of them, two really astonishing micro builds, and you immediately know that this is the iconic Republic gunship. Immediately, with 20 pieces, not 20 pieces, 15, 16 pieces, 2 of these, and they are only in the set to give you. Oh, yes, you're surprised. It's open in the bag. Well, in the bag it's open. Just for you to get an impression, perhaps, how big the Jedi Temple. Because this here is at least 50, 60 meters. So I haven't found anything on Jedipedia. I have found anything about this Jedi Temple. When it was assembled, from who, how big the toilets are, how many urinals are in there, everything. Who's cleaning it, the name of the cleaning guy, everything. But not the measurements of the structure. So I don't know. And it's not easy to bring this in scale when you see the movies or Clone Wars. So, but I believe this is at least 300 or 400 meters in side length on Coruscant, and very high. So I don't know, but it doesn't matter. The assembly, okay, not very super entertaining, no fancy building techniques, straightforward, interrupted on part 4. Yes, this is a not really modular build, but we can open it a little bit, but not enough to play with it. But these panels here, you build them normal, stacking, and then you put it in here, and that's the only fancy thing. The rest is, we have details, we have everything, but it's a straightforward, easy build. Like everybody of us perhaps would do this, I don't know. if this is a good idea to have it open on one side and not really playable, or is it a better solution to make it totally closed? I don't know. I had preferred to open it in the half to the side. That would be for me the best. So you have a closed, really cool looking temple and you can open it for children to access it, to play. I don't know, because the mocker had another intention. But for this, you need it a little bit bigger perhaps to open it and really get your hands in. So yeah, you can decide. You put it on the shelf, you show this side, or you show the open side here with the room of the Jedi Council. I don't know. But what I know is this set is pretty sure for adults like us, or like me, and most of my viewers. So I believe we will decide to show it from this side, or perhaps on a little turntable. But if you don't have a turntable, you don't care, or out of this angle, I don't know. What I know is that I like the temple. I like it. It's not a perfect building, really not, but I like it and the idea. And I'm really thankful that someone is beginning to bring big UCS structures and no vehicles. So I'm really happy about that. This is the beginning, I hope, of some more bigger ones, a big diorama of Dagobah and a big trench run or something like that, and not with 300 or 400 pieces or 1,000 pieces. You know what I mean, with 5, 6, 7,000 pieces. So that's the sets I'm waiting for, structured sets with a lot of pieces. We will see. Piece quality, great, no problem at all. Assembly, you're building the big blade and then you stack it up, first this part, then at last the part here you can remove. Like I said, there are no surprises and nothing in it. I'm pretty sure Mould King didn't anything with the instructions, because the mocker wants to save some pieces. Underneath, inside, not every blade or tile is fully underfitted. Sometimes it bends a little bit. It makes nothing in the end, because you get it straight. But I don't like this. So perhaps if you have some smaller blades in colors, it doesn't mind, because you see them. You don't see them later on like Lego. So you can make a whole blade. The other thing is here on the side with the structures. These two only sitting on one stud. And behind this is nothing. There's not so that you have a thick wall and it's getting smaller. So you have here a wall and this is stacking up to here, and in between, if I push really hard here, it will break in. That makes nothing. It's solid, everything is fine. But for perhaps younger people, the age of 8 to 12 perhaps have some problems with the assembly. Perhaps. It's not a professional set, a rookie can build this, but stacking up this here and later on bring on the last row of blades, you need a little bit more feeling. So from 12 on, this should be no problem to assembly. Okay. I like the colors. It depends on which on what you're watching, Clone Wars or the movies and the lightning on Coruscant. So it's not easy to say what original color the Jedi Temple has. And I'm pretty sure in gray it would look terrible and boring. So the tan version is okay. It's okay. And I really like this dark red, because this is pretty sure on the original. I've seen a German mocker 2 years ago. He's built the temple really with full interior and everything. And it was 250,000 pieces or something. And this was 1 meter to 1 meter. So really, at the end, this was this height and this size, so this was massive, too massive. But in between, this here with 12,000 pieces, perhaps double the size, or 20 centimeters more on each side, so you get double the height. That must be a really cool Jedi temple. So this is the first step, I hope, in a direction we like. We're getting more structures. In my opinion, I like structures. You know, I'm the modeler and the 1x8 technic guy. That's the videos that I presented you most, and I enjoy building really the modulars, still enjoy building the modulars. But a big one in the Star Wars universe, oh man, the bar on Tatooine in big as a modular, that would be great. Not the Lego version. The Lego version is okay, but bigger. Perhaps from Lego, I don't care. So, last. Wow, when you turn it too fast, then, cause this is not, you see this here? I was too fast, cause this here is not sitting on studs. And it came out here and lost everything. Okay. That makes nothing. It's assembled in 30 seconds to Mars. Okay, thank you. Have a good time. I'm Frank. Bye-bye.